Welcome to NCH Main Train webinar series. Today, we'll be starting the session as soon as our attendees have logged on. While waiting, please observe the following guidelines while attending the webinar. First, put your microphone on mute to avoid unnecessary noise. Turn off cameras. If you have questions, please write them down in the message tab. Questions will be read and answered during the Q&A portion. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending the NCH Main Train webinar series. I'm Florence, and I'll be your host for today. A lot of buildings have been decommissioned due to a COVID-19 pandemic. Now, the businesses are starting to resume. There are a lot of challenges in building facilities that need to be addressed. This webinar series will help us identify and address these challenges. So today's webinar is entitled NCH Wake Up Your Building Program. But before we start, let me run down the topics for today. Who is NCH? Who is NCH Facilities Engineering? Wake up your building, and last but not the least, question and answer portion. Now, let's get the ball rolling by introducing our first speaker. He is the Southeast Asia Director for Facilities Engineering Specialization of NCH Asia. He has been with NCH for more than 8 years and have been involved in building teams in various countries within the organization. He has extensive research, experience in establishing facilities management, business, and corporate accounts across Asia, especially in institutional markets. He was able to help customers achieve return on investment and meeting their key performance indicators through cutting-edge technology, products, and services. Our second speaker is the National Sales Manager of Facilities Engineering Specialization of NCH Australia and New Zealand. He has been with the company for 8 years. Paul worked across many different industries and applications, providing turnkey solutions to customer challenges. He has extensive experience in facility management and has established long-lasting relationships with engineers in the commercial sector wanting to improve efficiency and results within the facility. Let's all welcome Koo Lee.
Thank you, Florence, for your nice introduction. So good day, everyone. I'm Koo from NCH Facilities, and today I'm very excited to have you all online and happy to share Wake Up Your Building program. Now I would like to introduce NCH. So NCH was established back in 1919 in Dallas, Texas. So we were celebrating our 100 years of innovation last year. So we are operating across 6 platforms. As you can see, facilities, chem aqua, maintenance, lubrication, and food safety. So we have more than 8,500 employees worldwide and operating more than 50 countries in the world. Now I'd like to show you a short video about who is NCH Facilities.
Who is NCHFE? Facility resource management that maximizes facility resources, water, energy, and safety, while reducing waste. We protect the systems and processes that keep your building running efficiently. We are passionate about the global challenges of water scarcity, energy consumption, and aging infrastructures. Wastewater, drain, grease trap, and lift station. HVAC, maintain air conditioning systems. Odor, addressing indoor and outdoor odor problems. Safety and cleaning, products and services to ensure facilities run at its best. We understand what is important to facilities engineers. We stand side by side with our clients to optimize building resources, making sustainability less of a challenge and more of a standard operating procedure. Contact us today to speak with an NCH Facilities specialist.
NCH Facilities have 4 different expertise. First is wastewater, looking after drain maintenance, grease trap, and lift station. Second is HVAC, regarding coil cleaning and condenser fan solutions. Third is odor control for indoor and outdoor odor challenges. Fourth is facility maintenance and safety for your property. So let me play Wake Up Your Building campaign video. So Wake Up Your Building campaign consists of the 4 main points. First is air quality. Now we have to recommissioning your properties. So now we are facing a lot of challenges coming from all different areas and have to fight over the odor. So we would like to show you how you can actually cope with and solve that challenge. Second is drain. So drain, have a lot of challenges in different kind. And now we are also, during the time for the recommissioning, we have to fight for not only for the clogging issue you used to face, but mainly for the odors and other sewage system you normally face. Third is HVAC. So HVAC is not only for you to save your energy, but for have a high chance for contaminating other bacteria. So we will introduce about how you can actually overcome. Fourth is wastewater. So eliminating the spread of unwanted sewage gas due to the odor filtration. And then also show you how you can actually handle the peat trap, which is really dry out during the overtime when your building was not operated. Okay, let's hear Dr. Charles Gruel, who is the director of our biotechnology program. He will explain the unique challenges of recommissioning of buildings and specifically how to address HVAC and wastewater system.
As we continue our discussion of the different systems that impact indoor air quality, we must not overlook the collection system within wastewater infrastructure. These collection systems not only contribute to the air quality of the facility, but they impact the function and flow of critical components of wastewater disposal. Stagnant waste in grease traps and lift stations will create the perfect environment for the formation of hydrogen sulfide. New flow or first agitation can release an unpleasant plume of noxious odors. As buildings slowly ramp up to full capacity, these odors will be more prevalent. This is a perfect storm for the creation of hydrogen sulfide due to the addition of organic waste and then low flow with temporarily oversized lift stations and grease interceptors. Best practices would be first manually pump out grease interceptors and lift stations. Then the addition of oxygen to these systems will help prevent the formation of new hydrogen sulfide as your facility slowly returns to full capacity. This will ensure the prevention of this hazardous gas moving forward. Little to no flow in a wastewater system will also result in dry, crusted material on the inside of pipes, causing major drain blockages. These blockages will slow down or stop the flow of wastewater leaving your facility. In this recovery period, any upsets in the function and process of a facility can create unnecessary and unwanted hazards for the building and its occupants. The most efficient way to ensure proper functionality of these critical drain components is to clean and clear any current buildup of organic material in the drains. As we return to and continue into more normal business, our focus must remain on the overall health and safety of the facility and its occupants.
When the drains are not frequently used or when temperatures increase, water evaporation from the drains leave a foul odor to race through the facilities. So now my good friend Paul will show you a quick demo.
Thanks for the great introduction there, Q. And let me run through some of the products that Q's just been mentioning there. So the first product that we've got is a product called Citratec. It's an advanced solvent, grease, drain, and lift maintainer. It reduces the evaporation of P-traps, cleans and maintains grease traps, drains and lift stations, eliminates clogging and backups, reduces costly pump outs and makes pump outs more effective and efficient, and quickly dissolves grease, fats, and all other organic waste in there. Let me show you how great this product works with a demo. This is Citratec. Citratec is a multi-usable product. It can be used as an advanced solvent grease trap and drain and lift station maintainer, but it's also good to use in your peak traps, underneath your sinks or your floor wastes when your rooms haven't been used for quite some time. It's actually lighter than water, and it will actually sit on top of the water and float, and reduces the evaporation rate of your water in your hotels or your facility buildings. I want to show you two demonstrations with Citratec. The first one is how it pulls grease and everything off the sides of walls or your grease traps or your lift stations, you've got to put this in there. That's just one of our very tacky greases. And with that, I'm just going to spread it around the cup. As you can see, that's spread around the cup there. I'm just going to add some normal water in there, just a small amount, and swirl that around and show you that is not going to remove that grease from there. It's still sick in there, it's still working. What we're going to do is add a small amount of Citratec DM. In there. And just starting to swirl that around straight away. As you can see, it is starting to remove that grease from the side of the cup and everything else. So it sits there, get the top of it there. As you can see, that has totally pulled all of that grease off there, and we'll just let that sit. Like I said, Citratec is lighter than water. So what I'm going to do is just put some water into this other cup here. Again, just add some of this great smelling product called Citratec in there, and that will separate. And what you'll see is Citratec is actually lighter than water, so it'll actually come to the top, sit there, and the water will go clear underneath it. And what happens is it just reduces the evaporation rate of your water in your traps, in your floor wastes and everything, and reduces you. It stops them filthy, horrible smells coming through when your rooms haven't been used, and that's what Citratec does. So as you can see, it's pulled all of that grease off there, and it's a pure clean cup. Because even if you can use Citratec in your grease traps, and when your grease traps rise and fall, Citratec will actually coat the wall and pull off your fats, your FOGs, your BOGs, and your suspended solids. It will actually pull them off the side of the walls and actually turn them into a liquefied sauce, which can then go out through the grease trap. Citratec contains powerful natural citrus deodorizers, to eliminate strong foul odors. Citratec liquefies pus deposits, allowing floating pumps to work efficiently in lift stations, and means more effective pump outs with less messy manual cleaning in the grease traps also as well. Citratec is a perfect use in situations where bacterial products are ineffective due to the constant use of disinfectants, acids, caustics, or boiling water going through your system. Citratec will withstand all of them as well. And as you can see there, Citratec is starting to form on the top of the water. And if this was left for 10, 15 more minutes, it would actually separate totally, and you would see the Citratec on the top, and the water on the bottom. And as you can see there with that one, it has just totally disappeared with everything. As you can see, it's even separating the grease in there from the water, from the Citratec as well. As you can see, the Citratec is actually starting to form right on top of the water, keeping that all nice and clean. So then, here we're talking about wastewater and drains. In slide 1, we have the perfect drain in the perfect world, where the water is flowing through there freely and goes through your sewer pipes, and it's drawn through there by gravity rather than pressure. And pipes normally have a fall in them for this to happen. Over time, solids, grease, and other organic matter settle in the pipes, thus causing slow flow. Eventually, over a period of time, this builds up around the walls of the pipe and creates blockages that require immediate attention from your facility managers. As all of the waste comes into the lines, this gets caught up with the soap scum, thus causing a total blockage. Here at NCH Facilities, we know how much you care about your building and your facilities. Drain and wet waste collection systems not only contribute to the air quality in your facilities, but also impact on the function and flow of critical components in your wastewater disposal. So here at NCH, we have a great product called ND66. It's an advanced drain and sewer treatment. It eliminates foul odors and costly and filthy mechanical cleaning drain of sewer lines. Easy to apply and will not harm your systems. It's highly concentrated active ingredients, and it has metal chips in there generating heat to penetrate and attack waste deposits throughout the drain system. It's actually heavier than water, so it actually gets to the problem, travels to the problem quickly and starts to work straight away. There's also a blue tracer in there, so once your blockage is cleared, you can see that blue tracer coming through the end of your lines. Let me show you how well this product works. ND66 comes in a 2.5 kilo jar or a 5 pound tub, whichever country you're in. And let me show you how well this amazing product works. As you can see in here, we've got ND66. It's got blue dye in there, so you can see that coming through. It's also got aluminium chip in there, so it generates a little bit of heat and it works well to dissolve all of the grease. So here I've got a glass jar, and in this glass jar I'm going to put some grease, and we're going to put this around the top area of the jar. So this is to stimulate your drain. As you can see there, obviously water flowing through there, and the drain will plug up until it eventually closes up. And what ND66 does is actually removes this. So with this, I'm just going to put about 1.5 teaspoons in there. And in there, I'm going to add a horsehair brush. So this is thicker than human hair, and it actually will dissolve and eat all of this brush without damaging any of the metal or the woodwork on here as well. All we're going to do is just simply add some water into here. And what you'll see is the ND66 will start and bubble and fizz, as you can see. And what will happen is it'll travel actually up this jar here, up to the top here, and it'll actually get rid of all of the grease around here as well. As you can see, it's starting to work its magic now. And just all you need to do with ND66 is just have some water on hand and just cool it down slightly. Just a slight little amount of water there will cool it down. But as you can see straight away, it's started to dissolve this horsehair brush, and it's still working its magic as it's starting to climb up here. We'll eventually get to the top here. So what it actually does in your drain line, with common things that we put in, we go normally down the bottom, and the dome just sits at the bottom and it just works there. With ND66, it actually gets all the way around, covering your drain line down there as well. So ND66, it's an advanced drain and sewer treatment. It eliminates foul odors and reduces costly and filthy mechanical servicing and cleaning. Easy to apply, contains a high concentration of active ingredients, and it's heavier than water, so it'll actually sit to the bottom of the problem and actually travel to that bottom of the problem there. Contains a colour tracer, like I said before, and it's an excellent shock treatment for drains, sewer lines, and grease traps. So as you can see, that's just been sat in there for a couple of minutes, and as you can see, all that horsehair is nearly eaten away from that brush there, and the grease and everything is all gone off the side. EcoStorm. EcoStorm is our latest technology that we've come up with at NCH facilities. And using the EcoStorm system, it's like pouring 60 litres of a live enzyme into your drain systems every day. With EcoStorm's unique formula, it wakes up in minutes as soon as it enters your drain line, and it goes to work straight away, attacking all of your FOGs, your BOGs, and your suspended solids. It's unlike any other enzymes where they've got to wake up. So when the enzymes eventually wake up that you're putting into your system, they're normally flowed out through your grease trap and gone into main sewer. With EcoStorm, it's straight to work, and it starts attacking straight away at the problem within minutes. EcoStorm doses 4 times a day into your systems, and it also has the ability to pump uphill. So in them hard to reach places where you can't get into there with some equipment, EcoStorm will actually pump up there and into your systems. This unique system is also maintenance free and serviced on a regular basis by one of our team. Moving on to HVAC. As our buildings and facilities are waking back up again, it is important not to forget about our HVAC systems. These units play a significant role within the building and facilities air quality. They need to clean and disinfect their coils, along with the condensation fans is greater than ever. As you can see from the diagram, there are a great deal of factors that can cause poor air quality in your building. Here at NCH, we have a unique product called ShinySide. It is a non-acidic cleaner and aluminium brightener. The powerful cleaning action removes tough grime. It's a foaming action, and it's got no hydrochloric acids in there, and it's safe to use on equipment and air conditioning coils. There's no need for scrubbing or manual labor. It's just sprayed on, it attacks, and it draws out all of the impurities from your coils. And the aluminium coils, it's cleaner and it's easier than removing the layers of oxidization. This thus saves you time as facility managers from dismantling all of your HVAC units where ShinySide actually penetrates and gets inside. Once it's done, within 5 minutes, just simply hose off with a hose. Let me show you how this amazing product works.
Ini sedot ke 3 blok, tarik dalam.